Thanks for joining us here. I'm meteorologist Lance Blocker. We've upgraded to an alert day for us here this evening and through the early morning hours tomorrow for multiple hazards expected with a strong cold front that's moving through our region right now. You can see the storms firing up right along that front as it continues to press eastbound. A new severe thunderstorm warning just issued in the past, let's say 10 minutes or so, that's going to go into effect for portions of our area. That's going to be for one cell that had some wind damage reported with that. I'm going to zoom on in to that so we can get you information on that. That's going to be for, it's really going to be passing out of our area fairly quickly. It's moving fast across the region. So let me get that information. I'm pulling it up right now. It goes until 4:45 p.m. So depending on when you see this, it may have already expired, but it's going to be for portions of Fayette and then Marion counties here in south central Illinois. Wind gusts upwards of 60 miles per hour possible from this. They did get a little bit of wind damage with this as that cell moved through just a little while ago. I will say the last few scans here does not look as impressive as it did about 20 minutes or so ago when that first warning came out. So let's zoom back out now so you can see the line in its entirety. Again, continuing to press eastbound. This front is moving quickly across our region. It's a very strong one as well, so you can expect heavy downpours, very gusty winds, and occasional lightning with the strongest storms. We cannot rule out the possibility of a brief spin-up tornado. We had one that was actually confirmed up in Decatur, Illinois earlier this afternoon. Did have some damage with that, but you can see once you get behind this line, then the threat of a tornado is completely over. No additional development of storms will happen once this front moves through and once this line moves through. So we'll zoom on into a couple locations here, Washington and Clinton counties here in the center of your screen, showing that again, continuing to press eastbound. Just heavy downpours with that, some occasional lightning as well, but nothing too severe, nothing very strong with that as it is right now. Most of these cells, as they've gone up, they've really competed with each other for energy in the atmosphere and when they've become or tried to become more developed. So we're grateful for that. We haven't seen too much of a tornado risk materialize thus far, but of course we'll keep a close watch on it. But this is one of three reasons why we issued that alert day for us tonight and in through the day tomorrow. The tornado watch, and I'll outline them in the counties here, it's in effect right now, and I suspect that the westernmost counties will be trimmed from this over the next hour or so, say through about 5 or 6 o'clock, as that line continues to press eastbound. That's where the only really tornado threat there in Illinois is still ongoing. But the more widespread effect here at this point, watch the wind chill factors as we move through the next few hours. This is an extremely strong cold front as it moves in from the northwest. We hit a record high today, a December record high, 77 degrees at the airport. Never been that warm there at the airport in recorded history. So 77 degrees for us here this afternoon. And then the temperatures plummeted. These are wind chill values. These are not actual temperatures. This is what the feels like temperatures are as that wind increases. This is now through 9:15, 9:30, 10 o'clock here tonight. You can see the temperatures really, or the wind chill factors, that is, take a nosedive as that front moves through and the cold air arrives and the winds pick up as well. So looking into the teens and 20s across the area, but as we move through the overnight hours, it really drops. This is now through about 2 a.m. or so, and then in the single digits we go by 3:30. Tomorrow morning, it's going to be 6:45 in the morning. Single digits to 0 up in Troy and Jerseyville, Calhoun counties there. Very cold conditions, wind chill values, again, in single digits here across the entire region as those winds pick up and the temperatures continue to plummet. Through the afternoon, we'll rebound from that. Still cold, though, as we move through the day tomorrow. Wind advisory remains in effect for the entire area. That goes through 6 a.m. tomorrow. Again, wind gusts upwards of about 45 miles per hour expected out of this. I'm going to come back over to the radar real quickly so we can see that once again. This continues, the entire line segment, the entire line in our region continues to press eastbound and will move out of our viewing area here over the next hour or so. I suspect most of this activity will be out of here by the 5 o'clock show, but the cold air is 100% on the way. I'm going to tell you this too before we sign off here real quickly. And of course, we'll be with you should any warnings be issued with this line. But So Columbia, Missouri had a record high of 71 degrees just a couple of hours ago. It's now snowing there and 33 degrees. We may see a few flurries as that cold air squeezes out any remaining moisture. Not expecting anything widespread. Certainly not going to be any impacts for your commute tomorrow morning. I'm going to go back up here. Been talking with the National Weather Service. So as of 4 o'clock, St. Louis, 53 degrees. It was 25 degrees warmer an hour and a half ago. So again, a huge drop in temperatures with this front as it moves through, and that's what's helping to spark these storms here as well. This first threat, again, we'll see this end by about 5 or 6 o'clock. I expect to see that tornado watch trimmed out of our region later on this evening, but everybody gets in on the cold air overnight tonight. So be careful with that. Of course, we'll keep you updated here on the website, and then today at 5 and then tonight at 10 as well. So we'll join you there.